Not gonna lie, but I'm currently going through a rough phase. School is getting heavier and it's requiring more of my attention. It's making me feel like I'm running out of time with everything else. I love the content creating side of me, but with limited time, sometimes I feel like I'm scrambling to put out videos that are interesting or helpful. I know I am not alone in feeling this way. We're all busy and life just creeps in like this sometimes. So if you're also feeling buried in life and don't know what to do, then this is the video for you. It's not always easy to take a long, hard look at yourself, but sometimes that's exactly what you need to do. I started my content creation journey not really knowing my end goal, and I still don't. I love videography, but at some point it started to become about making videos rather than creating things with joy. It didn't take me long to realize this, and I'm now on an active journey to find what it is about videography that I love so much. What started out as a small idea to document my life as a nurse practitioner student, it's now expanded in addition to finding my purpose and happiness in life without losing motivation and drive. So now, when I'm feeling stuck and unsure what direction I'm trying to go, I would just refer back to this. I want to create content that I know bring me joy and also be helpful to my viewers. Sometimes when I'm feeling down or in a rut, I'll just tell myself, there is no pressure, all you have to do is show up. It's not intimidating and daunting if all you ask yourself to do is show up. Test the water, see how you feel. If you're not up for it, it's completely okay. Just sitting at the desk and opening up a textbook or opening up the notes app and starting with one sentence for your script. I think it's so important to give yourself that grace and that understanding and be proud of the fact that you showed up even though you were not feeling up to it. Whenever I feel like I'm faced with a million things to do, it's always good to take a deep breath and just start with one thing at a time. This is where that handy-dandy to-do list comes in so handy. But it's really just a good way for you to visualize your achievements and be proud of them at the end of the day. Whenever I am preparing to write a paper, I'll just tell myself, just find one reference and go from there. When you break it down like that, it really doesn't sound too bad at all. Sometimes I actually get inspiration like that, and it helps me find my path of where I need to go. When it comes to creative things like that, I find it's best to just go with the flow and do what feels right at the moment. I am my harshest critic. I think my expectation of myself has always been too critical. This has brought a lot of anxiety and sadness to my life. It's actually gotten pretty bad to the point where I have a hard time just relaxing because I feel like I always need to have something going on or to be on the next best thing. It actually took a toll on my relationship as well, and it's the source of some of my biggest fights with my boyfriend. The remedy for that is actually pretty simple, and that's just don't get pigeonholed into an obsessive thought about how life should be. We all have a tendency to compare ourselves to others, and that is truly only toxic to ourselves. I will admit I have not mastered this, not one bit, but it's something I'm aware of and am actively trying to change. So many times I feel perfectly content with myself, and then I hear all the great things everyone else is doing. That immediately drags me down, and I feel inadequate all of a sudden. All of my previous hard works are suddenly so small and insignificant that I can't even see it. And what's left in my mind is what I haven't done. This is probably the most toxic thing we can do to ourselves. And it drags our motivation down so badly that we might even think about quitting. Social media and other outlets make it even harder for us not to compare ourselves with others. It really takes a strong will to defer back to ourselves, cherish what we've done, our wonderful journey to get to where we've been, and where we go from here. Finally, if things are just too hard right now, Give yourself permission to stop for a while and recharge. Sometimes the best thing we can do for ourselves is take a step back. This is especially helpful when it comes to content creation. If I'm feeling stuck, I will often take a step back and do something else. I'm still thinking about it in the back of my head, but sometimes when I come back to it, I actually manage to find a better way to do things. If there's one thing that's constant in life, it's that things will always change. School may be stressful, but I won't always be in school. I may go through a rut with content creation, but I won't always be in a rut. With every hardship and challenge, there is growth at the end. So if you're also going through a rut right now, I hope you will use some of these tips that I've adopted to better manage your stress and anxiety. And with that, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.